Good morning, dear children. How are you all? I hope everyone is safe and healthy. Okay, so we do know that the situation is getting a little worse. So let's do our part and stay home and stay safe. Okay, so I hope everyone is excited about the class. And today we'll be discussing a whole new chapter. Okay, so we were done with the other chapters, and I loved your response in the class. So let's keep the momentum going. Okay, so we will move on to a new chapter. And before we discuss about the chapter, let me introduce the author to you. Yes, the author of our new chapter is Carolyn Sherwin Bailey. And what is the name of the chapter that we'll be learning? Yes, the little red round house. Okay, so every I hope everyone has their textbooks with them. Please keep it open. So let's learn a little bit about our author. So this is a picture of her, Carolyn Sherwin Bailey. Okay, so she was an American author of children's literature. She was born in 1875. Her major works includes Boys and Girls of Colonial Days, Bright Stars, and Hera Stories, and she died in 1961. Okay, so she was an American author. She was born in 1875, and she has written some like major works, and they are Boys and Girls of Colonial Days, Bright Stars, and Hera Stories. And sadly, she died in 1961. So that is about our author. Let's move on. Now let me present to you the summary. Okay, the boy starts a search for the little red house by walking along the long block. He sees many houses of different colors. Finally, he spots a red house. Just when he was about to celebrate, he realizes that the house is square and not round, and it has lots of windows too. Disappointed, he continues his search for the little red round house. Okay, so we know that in the last class we discussed how the boy was bored all the time, and to get him engaged, his mother has sent him on a mission, isn't it? To find a little red round house with no windows. Okay, no windows, one single chimney, and a star in the middle. So he is looking for such a house. The boy is wandering around the streets trying to find the house. But was he successful? No, right? He is disappointed and he continues his search for the little red round house. Okay, so that was the summary of the paragraphs that we are discussing right now. Now it is time for individual reading. I want each of you to take your textbook, read the portion silently and individually. Okay, and also underline all the unfamiliar words. Okay, go ahead, guys. Are you guys done? Great, wonderful. Okay, so now it is time for collaborative reading. So I'll be dividing you all into different groups. Okay, so I hope you remember the group division that I had in the last class. Let's follow the same. So, yes, bench 1 would be group 1, group 2, yes, bench 2 would be group 2, bench 3 would be group 3, and finally, yes, the last bench would be group 4. Okay, so we will follow the same group. Now, as always, I want you guys to discuss the content of the paragraphs that we read within the group, and also the new words or the unfamiliar words you have. Please discuss within your groups. Are you guys done? Great. Okay. So wonderful, wonderful. So Now let's look at the unfamiliar words. Can you identify what you see in this picture? Yes, very good, very good. Yes, it is nothing but a chimney. What is a chimney? It is a vertical channel or pipe which conducts smoke and combustion gases up from a fire or furnace and typically through the roof of a building. Yes, so this is something that you find on top of a building to, you know, to let out smoke or other gases. So this is a picture of a chimney. Very good. What about this? I hope this is there present there in everyone's homes, isn't it? Exactly. It is a curtain, a piece of material suspended at the top from a screen, typically movable sideways along a rail and found as one of a pair at a window. Yes, it is used for getting some privacy, isn't it? And also as a decorative thing. Okay, great. What is this? Quite unusual, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yes, this is nothing but a square. Okay, a plane figure with four equal sides and four right angles. Okay, so why is this a new word? Yes, this is the shape of the house that the boy had found in the paragraph we read, isn't it? Yes, the house was red, but it was square in shape and had lots of windows. So now it is time for model reading by the teacher. So I will be reading the portion. Please listen carefully. Please watch all the little modulation and pauses I make in between. Okay. He walked down his long block all the way to the corner. He saw white houses and blue houses and yellow houses and green houses. Then he saw a red house. There it is, he cried. But wait, the house was square and not round. It had a chimney, all right, but lots and lots of windows. It had a door too. He couldn't tell if there was a star. The windows had curtains on the inside. That can't be it, he said, and continued his march around the corner, up the long block to the next corner. There were yellow houses and brown houses and many colored houses, but not one of them was a little round red house with no windows and no doors, a chimney on top, and a star in the middle. So, yes, that was the portion that we had just discussed. Now it is time for you to read loudly. So, I want one among you to read this portion loudly for your classmates. Do we have a volunteer? Yes, very good, very good. Yes, please go ahead. Yes, thank you so much. That was a beautiful reading. So you have a beautiful voice too. Yes. Thank Okay, thank you for reading. Thank you for reading. Now, let me give you some questions and answers as well. This is just to check your level of comprehension, just to understand how much of the portion you have understood. And also it will also help to clear out any doubts that you have. Okay, so let's take a look at the questions. So the first question is, what all did the boy see during his walk? What did he see? Yes, very good, very good. The boy saw white houses and blue houses and yellow houses and green houses. Then he saw a red house, but it was square and had windows. Okay, so he saw many houses of different colors, and he also saw a red house, but did it fit its did he fit did that house fit all the requirements? We'll see, won't we? So the next question is, was he successful in finding the house? Was he successful? Great. The answer is no. The boy was not successful in finding the house. The red house that he had seen earlier, did it match the description? No, it was square and had windows too and a door. And if it had a star, the boy was not able to make out. Okay, so now it is time to learn a structural item. So let's see what the structural item is. Yes, it is none other than adjective. Do you guys know what an adjective is? No problem. I'll teach you. So please listen carefully. Adjective are words that describe or modifies or add meaning to words. Okay. So let's see an example. A blue bird. Yes. So here the word blue is the adjective. That is adding some additional qualities or giving us more information about the word. Hence, the word blue, can be considered as an adjective. So now it is time to give you an activity. It's very simple, as you can see. Okay, find examples of adjectives from the text. Okay, now I want you guys to do the activity individually and then discuss within your groups. Okay, so yes, this is the time for your activity. Go ahead. Yes, are you guys done? Great, great. Okay, so now let's. I want one of you to present the discourse activity that we just did. Okay, please. Yes, go ahead. Hmm. Yes, exactly. Very good. Hmm. Great, great, great. So I'm getting really wonderful answers from you guys, and I'm really happy. Okay, so now let me present my version of the answer. The adjectives in the paragraph are blue house, red house, green house, yellow house, square house. Okay, so the words blue, red, green, yellow, and square. These are all the adjectives that you see in the paragraph. Very good. What all did we learn today? So we learned the paragraphs that you find in page number 75, and then we learned a couple of new words, didn't we? Then we had a question and answer session where we understood our level of comprehension. And then finally, we learned a structural item. And what was the structural item? Yes, great. It is adjective. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed the lessons from today. So before we conclude, I want to give you one follow up activity. Okay, it's very simple, don't worry. It is prepare a diary entry of the little boy. So the little boy has gone through some experiences, right? So imagine yourself to be the boy and then write a diary entry. Okay, great. So I hope you guys enjoyed the classes and I'm really happy with the response that I'm getting. I'll see you all in the next class. Thank you so much. Bye bye.